The new woven ecosystem is absolutely great. It gives you an insane amount of options to tailor your experience and gameplay in the best way possible, for you to earn more rewards, or for you to get even more of those loot lizards. But what is the best way to actually use your tree for you to get the best type of loot and play in the way that you want? Well, in this video, we're going to go through the best ones and what they mean. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live every morning. And let's get into it. Here is the Weaver tree. In here, you can choose exactly which types of things to upgrade to get the perfect experience for you. And how do you get the points? You get the points by talking to this little guy, opening the little woven echoes that you can drop or purchase from this guy. And once you do it for the first time, each one of them, you'll get 1 point. Then you go into factions, go into your Weaver tree, and start upgrading. And it's a bit confusing because there's a lot of things here. But it's actually not that confusing. If you actually pay attention, in the tree, you're gonna see that everything is grouped up in some way. I made this little infographic for you to have a little bit of a better way of knowing where everything is, depending on what you're trying to farm or the type of gameplay you enjoy. For example, if you are farming Exile Mages, these are the little parts where the Exile Mages are. If you want to get a lot of loot from new champions, the little green things are gonna be good for you. Or more currency overall, these ones are gonna be great for you. If you want to focus on arena, this right here is going to be perfect. Woven currency, this right here with this little one right there. For lizards, which are the best ones, by the way, this one right here. For monoliths, this little white spots right there. Dungeons, this on the bottom. The type of rewards in order to change them. For example, if you don't like getting shards or any of these things, you can change them right here. To get better Nemesis stuff right here on this side. We're getting more Weavers well on this side. Getting most and more of caches right here, and to get more tomes and more rewards out of the new tomes from the new league right here. I'll leave it in the description down below so you can check it out yourself. And of course, you should go read the ones that you like the most, but this hopefully helps you a little bit knowing where to go. That being said, let's go for the best ones. Well, at least in my opinion, which ones are the best. First, for the best type of nodes you can actually get. And these are going to be these little square ones on each of the sides. Because what they do, if you put an item on this very specific square, that item is going to show up more on your playthrough. For example, in this one, Sealed Reaches, place an armor or weapon to imprint it in this slot to have a chance to drop a pile of similar items when opening lost caches in your echoes. So you put an armor or weapon, and when you open a lost cache, it's going to be more likely for you to get that specific item. If you put a unique, of course, that's going to be that unique. If you put an exalted, that's going to be an exalted with those type of stats, being more likely to appear in that exalted item. For this one is going to be weapon and jewelry, just like this one on the bottom right here. But this one is going to be for the end of a monolith. You're going to get yourself that specific item that you put in this little imprint, more likely to happen. And in this one, every time you actually kill an enemy. And believe me, guys, it helps a lot. Look at this. I have imprinted this very specific on here. And look at how many of these ones I have. A lot, okay? I found this one and this one more likely to happen than this one in particular. This one, I actually have not gotten that lucky, but it can definitely happen. This one on this side, you can put an item, and whenever you kill a champion, it will be more likely for that item to actually drop. Now, this is going to be the same item type that have always a sealed affix matching one of the affixes on the imprinted item. So you want to get the best item here with the best type of stats on this side. For this two right here, it's not going to be for items, but instead of woven echoes, which are going to be these very specific items that you can open yourself, use, and complete that will give you different type of rewards when you do them. For example, the False Temple will give you a map where you kill enemies while it's filled with shrines. Or you have the Great Bridge that will let you shatter your set to forge an item and get the set affix to get somewhere else. And there's many, many more, like the one with Nemesis, which is a huge tower with all you can kill a lot of Nemesis to get yourself more items, which is called the Conquer Tower. You can choose to go in here and put this imprints right here for them to spawn and drop more. In this one in particular, it's going to be, if you put it right here, it's going to just spawn randomly in your monoliths, and you're going to be able to choose to do them. And this one, it's just going to, actually it's the same thing. I don't know, for some reason I thought one is to drop and one is to spawn, but they're both for spawning. Well, I was wrong. Okay, there you go. Those 4 ones are gonna be, well, 6. I don't know why it says 4. Those 6 ones are going to be the most important ones to get every time. So the way that you get there is going to depend on you, but that's going to be the most important one. Now, personally, I will heavily recommend for you to go to the lizards on this side because they're super, super good. They give you more chances to spawn out of the lizard. They give you a chance for it to happen when you, well, just in your echo, when you actually open a cache. For the loot shrines, the loot lizard shrines where they spawn an insane amount of loot lizards to spawn as well. And whenever to kill one lizard to spawn other lizards. So by having all these ones here, you're gonna just get, you feel it, you get a lizard, you're gonna get other ones at the same time. It's absolutely fun. It's super, super fun. Super, you're gonna get a lot of uniques and exalted from doing them. I think it's super, super worth it. And you can also go from this little part right here. Loot lizards in your echoes have a chance to drop a lot of exalted items. Super cool. And it's close to this one as well, so it's nice to have. You also have this one that gives you more XP comes when you complete an echo, so that's kind of nice. And it goes to this little spot right here when you get more Nemesis, which is honestly super, super good. Nemesis is one of the best mechanics to get yourself a better loot. So upgrading this ones to get more possibility of getting a Nemesis. And also when an enemy escapes through a portal after being empowered, it drops exalted weapons that can be upgraded if you kill a Harbinger. Super cool too. And if you want to, you can go through this one to Warden of the Dead to get yourself a chance of getting a possessed Nemesis that gives you more rewards. But it's super hard. So it's definitely like, if you have a very good build, you can definitely go on this one and get better rewards out of the Nemesis. But just be careful, okay? Try it out if you want and see how it goes. But otherwise, I would not go for it. On this side, we have champions ones that will give you more rewards of getting champions. Champions have a chance to appear in pairs of your echoes. So more champions, more rewards. Bosses and champions in your echoes drop an additional pile of gold and have additional chance to drop a unique item. Super cool. And pairs up very well with the ones right here. You have a chance for champions in your regular echoes to drop a pile of woven echoes. More maps to get more rewards. Champions are much more common in your echoes. Champions in your echoes have a chance to drop uniques with at least one legendary potential. Really great. Now it's only 1% chance, but considering the fact that we're expecting to get more champions, it's gonna be worth it. So get this champion ones. It's gonna be nice. You also have this one's Prime Weaver on this side, which will give you more possibilities of getting Weaver's Will on items, which is super, super nice. Rare enemies in your echoes have a chance to drop a Weaver's Will item, and Weaver's Will value in a unique item found in your echoes have a chance to re-roll twice and keep the higher value. So if you roll on an item that has Weaver's Will, it'll roll on twice and it'll tell you, hey, the better version of this that you'll get, which is super good. You also have this too on this side, which are actually pretty nice too. That will give you more rewards in terms of Memory Amber, and you're gonna have to get through them to get to the champion things on right here. You have a chance of your echoes to spawn with the Memory Amber reward type. Silk cocoons have a chance to contain incubated silk. And this is a new mechanic where you kill a little silken cocoon and it will possess a mob that if you kill it, called, well, incubated silk, that will give you more of the Memory Amber. That will be very useful for you. If you want to go for more Memory Amber stuff, you could go through this side as well. But, I mean, I don't think it's really worth it. And last thing I would recommend is the Lost Caches one. Look at this one. Lost Caches drop an additional exalted item in your echoes, which is nice. More items for more caches. And this one, that is, you have a chance for favorite caches to spawn in your echoes. Having more caches is always good. Give you good items. Personally, I recommend it. I would rather this one to get the exalted items instead. But yeah, those in my opinion. Oh wait, forget about one last one. The dungeon ones. Warden's Echo right here. Your echoes have a chance to spawn a rare enemy alongside a pack of specific dungeon that drops that dungeon's respective key and have a chance to drop the respective dungeon's boss unique items. Super cool if you're really into dungeons. And you can upgrade this to get this one here right here. Your echoes have a higher chance to spawn with a new reward type that grants dungeon keys and dungeon key charms, just to speedrun the dungeons and do them over and over again if you're trying to farm them. Where enemies are permanently enraged, but they drop additional runes and glyphs. This is kind of a hard one to go for, but you can if you want. And if you're struggling a lot through things, you can actually get yourself something like Series 8. There's a good amount of like little nodes that will give you a little champion to fight alongside you, like the Series 8 or the Woman's Mask. You have a chance to mask to accompany you in tombs and cemeteries. If you're struggling with the game, this actually might be a good idea. There you go. Those are the best ones. In my opinion, you can go through them. Honestly, the entire tree is just filled of good things. This is what I would use, and I'll leave in the comments down below my tree so you can use it if you want, and you can tell me if I got anything wrong or if there's anything that you think it's more important or better. Or if I got anything wrong, I don't know. I am a new player. I'm trying my best to learn the game, but I think it's a very good one. I think it's very nice to play it, and hopefully it'll help you a little bit. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live every morning. See you guys around. Love you all. Bye.